Hi there, Worcester students and families. We are looking here at the Common Application, and we're going to be talking a bit about supplemental essays and how to find them because it can be a bit tricky too. So I'm logged in here with my practice account for the Common Application, and we're going to look at how we find these. So you'll notice that I'm in the Dashboard tab right now, and the college search feature is how you find schools to put them in here. So let's start with a relatively easy one. That's super clearly labeled, and this will be true for some schools. And remember, not every school has a supplement. So let's start with Lehigh University. I'm going to come down here. When I click on Lehigh, it brings me here to a bunch of good information, and then very clearly labeled. Here on the left-hand side, you can see writing supplement is clearly labeled right here. And then I've got questions. So I click questions, and it brings me right to where the supplements are. So I can see here. And the key thing to look at when I'm starting to plan for writing supplements is what's the question. So in this case, how did you first learn about Lehigh University and what motivated you to apply? And then the word limit. Sometimes it'll be character, sometimes it'll be word. Here we have a 150 word limit. And so I'm going to make note of these things for myself, and I'm going to show you my organization tool a little bit later in here. All right, so Lehigh, super easy to find. It's clearly labeled as a writing supplement right here on the left-hand side. And I'm now in the My Colleges tab. When I clicked on Lehigh, it brought me here. Okay, so let's try another one that's a little bit, that's also pretty easy to find. Let's go with Elon University. All right, so I click on Elon. It brings me here. Now, in that same section over here, I don't see writing supplement, right? But I have questions. And these are the specific questions for Elon University. Every college or university will have some specific questions here in the Common App, usually asking you when do you want to start and what might you want to major and things like that. Okay, so now I'm here in Elon, and you'll see I have general questions. As I scroll down, it's very clearly labeled right here, writing, right? So I'm right here and I see writing, and I click on it, and it's going to pop open my writing questions for me. So my computer is slow, but here we go. Writing. I'm just going to pop my head along as I wait for my computer to do its thing. There we go. Okay. So writing, and these are fun ones. I've shown these in class. If you were in junior seminar, we've got what brings you joy, like 30 words. I think that's fun. We're in your hometown. Where should we eat? And what should we order? I love that, 30 words. Okay, so you can see this is another type of supplement. It's not really long. They've got these short answers, and then what they call short answer. As you look into the future, what gives you hope? Okay, so that was for Elon. Now we're going to take a look at one that's a little bit more confusing, and we're going to go with Lafayette College here. And so in Lafayette, again, we don't see that clearly labeled on this side that it says supplement. And actually, even if we scroll down here, it says this college does not use a writing supplement for any additional writing requirements. That is bullhunky. So if we click here on college questions, and then we look through here, general, and then academics, activity, contact, family, additional information. It looks like there's no writing supplement, right? But it's labeled here in the additional information, which I have no idea why Lafayette labels it like that. It's really annoying. But there it is, why Lafayette, and you have 20 to 200 words. Okay, so that is one that's a little bit tricky to find. And then we're going to also look at UVM, University of Vermont. If I click here on UVM, and it brings me to, again, it says this college does not use a writing supplement for any additional writing requirements. Bull honky, we go to the college questions. And here for UVM, we will see, and again, you have to dig through all these things. You have to take time and really look because they can be hidden. Okay, so we see general, and it's right here in general actually is where we see it. The text box is a really good clue. But they also have this thing down here that's labeled writing. So if I just scanned through here and I just looked at general and then I skipped through and I didn't see that and I looked at writing and I click on writing, under the writing tab, it asks me, have I been adjudicated or convicted of a misdemeanor or a felony? Why that's under the writing label, I would love to know, but it's obviously not an essay. But there is one up there in the general again. So each college puts it where they want. Don't ask me why. I think it's really confusing. Okay, so then there's another type here, more fun. Let's look at McDaniel College, where again, they don't have a clearly labeled supplement over here, and it doesn't say it down here. It says this college does not require supplements. However, if we, again, click in the college questions, you can do it here over on that sidebar. It's in the activities section here for McDaniel, and it asks you, please briefly elaborate on one of your extracurricular activities and 250 words or less. So those are the examples I wanted to show you. They can be hidden all throughout. You can also obviously look at the college's website. You can contact the admissions office and ask them. I also just want to show you quickly, I think it's really important that you have some kind of organizational tool to help you keep everything straight. So this is a spreadsheet that we've shared with students and families multiple times. But so that you can see this here real quickly, the reason that we have this is so that you can keep yourself organized and help facilitate getting this done in a way that's going to make your brain not turn to mush. So here again, it's loading. Let's see what we got going on. All right, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, load. Oh, did that work? Kind of. All right, so there's two tabs in this spreadsheet. One says My Research, and we've shown you that before also. It's where you can track your research on colleges, but one of them says Application Details. And as this slowly comes up, you'll see that we just made a way for us to be able to look at all of this. Okay, so here we are, right? So Lafayette College. And here's in column D, you can see here, the additional supplement, and we put in here what's the question and what's the required word length. We put a whole bunch of other information that we think is helpful to track here, right? So can you apply with the Common App or not? What are the deadlines and what kinds of ways? So you can see here, you've got early decision and regular decision, but no early action. Every college is a little bit different. You can see Georgia Tech has early action, but no early decision. It's labeled here with the EA, but no ED. Do you need to submit test scores? Can you self-report them? All kinds of information that we find helpful to track here. So that is our quick guide to how to find supplemental essays on the Common App, and then also how to track the information. Obviously, we are here to support you. So if you have any questions, reach out to us. Alrighty. Thanks.